Anyway, it's your boy Fist. What's up? Jay-Z 350Z brought this to my attention earlier this couple days or day ago about Battlefield 3. Everybody knows how much I love Battlefield 2. I was a strong proponent of it. If you look back at my first YouTube channel from 4 years ago, I posted videos of it. I mean, I was in one of the top clans, the top clan at the time, TGB. We never were beat in the clan servers of EA. Our team was devastating. We formed after the big tournament of the $250,000 tournament that we lost in the semis, but that was because we didn't know you could shoot fucking rockets from the home base on backstab all the way to the choppers, so we were devastated. That was fucking unknown. So that's why we lost. But anyways, lost to Legends, but they went on to win money. But this is the thing I wanted to point out. You know, there's a lot to talk about, and I don't want to go over all over the place. I try to keep it somewhat order. I do one take. I don't sit there and write a fucking outline and all that shit. But, you know, I want to start out this way by saying that, look, you know, EA, this is my message to you. If you want my business back, I have not bought an EA game since 2005. I've yet to buy an EA game. I might have played beta, but I've never paid for one of their games since Battlefield 2. And the reason being is because the development team, after they put out the game, it took a fucking tooth and nail to fix little things in the game, you know, like Deadly Pass, getting under a plank and then popping under a board, and then after they fixed all the glitches from the original Xbox, and then when it was ported over to the Xbox 360, the same glitches came with it, and things like that, and then never listening to the community, never once listened to anybody, and after spending $250,000, could care less. Had a winner on their hands, the best controller scheme ever. Had uniqueness in the game, never before seen in any type of game. Back in 2005, who on the console had the creativity to take a Mercedes-Benz with the SMG class, put C4 out of it, drive 50 miles an hour across a bridge at a M1 bazillion-ton tank, jump out of a moving car, and blow up a tank because it can't aim fast enough to shoot the car coming at it to blow it up. And that was some classic shit. Jumping out of a helicopter, parachuting down on a clock tower, and then sniping over it to the home base. I mean, there's just endless of counts of beautiful gameplay. They're the ones that introduce Prone and then take it away when they come to Battlefield Bad Company. I mean, who does that? I mean, there's a big thing. You know, I mean, EA, DICE split up. Half their team went to Chaos, created Frontlines Fuel of War. I guess their plan was that futuristic games was the future of military shooters. That did not happen. Nobody liked that game. It didn't make it, so now they come in. Now the same team that split from DICE that's at Chaos is trying to create Homefront, a little bit more to the left, going back towards modern warfare. You know, if you do not conform to what society wants to play, unless you got something that's new, you know, I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure out. Take a game that's already successful, change it by 1 degree, and become a big hit. I mean, look at Rainbow Six and Gra. Okay, let's take those games, change it by 1 degree, and now you got Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty series. You know, those games are slow, clunky, couldn't go prone, you know, didn't have vehicles, but they're, you know, straight up shooters. So, hey, I can improve on that idea, make it better. Here's Call of Duty series. Bam, a winner. You know, how could you take a game that was a hit like Battlefield 2, have a $250,000 tournament, and then completely change it, not listen to the community, and then add a stupid-ass name like Bad Company like it's a funny-ass game? And it's not. There's no... You took out Prone, which is, you know, the most important thing in a military shooter period. I don't know how you cannot have a prone in the game. It just makes no sense. And then change the classes ridiculously. I mean, they don't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, you know what was unique about being an SMG player in Battlefield 2 is that, okay, the SMG player took an extra bullet to kill you when you know, between assault and an SMG player. But the great thing is that an SMG player had C4. So he was able to throw one block of C4 on the back of a tank and blow it up. 2 blocks, and you know, the tanks had heavier armor on all 3 sides but the back. So it's like, you know, you got behind a tank, you could throw a C4, blow it up. I mean, that's where the importance of the SMG player came. You had the engineer who had rockets and landmines and a repair kit. Shit that made sense for each kit. You go to Battlefield Bad Company, you threw the name Battlefield on the Bad Company when it should have just been a tangent spin-off of a new game without the Battlefield name. You know, if you're going to do something, you know, it took them 5 years to figure this out. Instead of going forward, they went backwards. So now hopefully they wise up to their senses. All you have to do, listen, this is to EA, this is not to you fucking faggot ass trolls who have to make your 2 cents comments because you fucking are feeling salty you bought a shitty game. And don't give me this shit about Battlefield's a good game, Bad Company's a good game. No, it's not. Because nobody fucking plays it. It's out fucking played 13-3. You know, 13 million to 3 million copies total between Modern Warfare, Call of Duty. That just tells you the statistically speaking, the amount of players that are in the game, that there's a higher state of competition. You're not playing anybody. You're only playing it because you can't play Modern Warfare and Halo. That's why you play that game. But what they need to do, there's a niche market. There is a niche market for Battlefield 3. And that is, go back to this is to EA. Go back to Battlefield 2. Give it the up-to-date graphics. Get rid of that fucking Frostbite engine. You better find a new engine. Give it the background of Modern Warfare. Give it the update and leave it the same gameplay as MW2. You could put the same controller scheme. Fucking people like to jump in a game and fly a helicopter. They can't do that now. Bring that shit back. People want that shit back. You know, I could jump in a helicopter, then jump to the gunner, shoot really fast, switch over to the seat. You know, jump out of that bitch, you know, parachute, unplug, you know, pull, you know. There's fluidity to that game. This fucking clunkiness of the Frostbite engine is fucking garbage. Here I am making a 10+ minute video trying to help DICE EA realize this. There is a niche market now because Modern Warfare 2 is without the weapons or without the armor. Battlefield 2 or Battlefield 3 is with the armor and the gameplay, and they can do it. They just need to go back to the Battlefield 2 model. I'll tell you right now, if they continue on the path of this Battlefield Bad Company Frostbite engine standing up type clunkiness, fucking non-fluidity bullshit gameplay, it is on a fucking death path. DICE will no longer be subcontracted by EA. Their time is running. This is it for them. Basically, the guys that got fired from Infinity Ward that are over at DICE now, you know, I don't know what their plans are, if they're going to attack. You know, I mean, to me, if I was them, I would go with vehicles because it's a wide open market. All they would have to do is copy Battlefield 2 and stamp the Modern Warfare Call of Duty series style gameplay on it. They kick DICE right out the fucking door. They won't even have a fucking pot to piss in. Nobody will fucking... They'll wind up like fucking Zombie. They'll fucking wind up on the Xbox Live Arcade. DICE is so fucking lucky that they even exist. They need to take their ass back to PC because they're fucking... They don't get it. You know, maybe the Crysis engine, Crysis Engine 3 or whatever fucking engine's over there, maybe they could figure it out. I mean, if you put the Crysis engine on Battlefield 3 with the Battlefield 2 game mechanics, that fucking game will be bigger than Modern Warfare series and Halo series combined. You take the Cry engine and stick it on Battlefield 2 and then dress up the backgrounds and the graphics and everything like that. That will be a decade hit. You want a hit? I just gave you the $1 million formula. You take the Crysis engine, put it on the motherfucking Battlefield 2, spruce it up, call it Battlefield 3, add all new shit, fucking beta test the fucking maps. Don't just fucking throw a bunch of maps on there, and make it to where people have to play every single map. Take out the voting system. You got a mega super hit on your head. Anyway, it's your boy Fist. I hope I helped EA realize how to bring themselves back instead of force feeding us with these fucking titles that they have to make us buy just to play these betas for their shareholders. It makes no sense. Anyway, it's your boy Fist. Peace out.